my friends, how you doing? Welcome to week number 3 of the Getting Started with Raspberry Pi course. This week, we're going to build upon what we've done the first 2 weeks. Week 1, getting started, getting the hardware and software all set up, understanding how it works basically as a functioning of the computer. Then we moved into physical computing in week 2 and using Scratch. That's usually a place where a lot of us have some familiarity. We've used it, we've seen it, we've maybe dabbled in it, or you might be a guru in Scratch. And so using the block-based coding to activate a buzzer, activate LEDs, bring it and infuse it into a Scratch program in terms of designing a game. And we basically just kind of scratched the surface with that. Week 3 here, we're going to do something similar. We're going to be using on the Raspberry Pi website, the Physical Computing with Python course or project. And in this one, we're going to be taking a look at how to use Python. So some text-based coding. And so for some of you, you have used this before and you're comfortable. Some of you have never done text-based coding, and so it might make you a little nervous. We're going to go through this week very slow, a couple steps at a time, to get you comfortable with Python, and again, get you comfortable with physical computing, in our case, using the Raspberry Pi. So we'll start off with kind of what we did in week 2. Turning on an LED, turning it on and off, but using it with Python coding. And then we're going to continue to move, and we're going to use some new components for our physical computing. We're going to be exploring a button. We're going to be exploring an ultrasonic distance sensor. We're going to be exploring the passive infrared motion sensor, a light-dependent resistor, and how to activate a motor, and why we need to use other components such as a motor controller board and things like that. We're also going to be using some other components, some different resistors, a capacitor, so just some new things to bring to your skill set and knowledge. We're going to also be exploring a potentiometer. Again, just building some just real small learning things throughout this week to get you comfortable with a little bit of Scratch and also some new physical computing components. And so I'm really excited for this week. This, to me, is where the magic really starts to take hold and starts to take shape. And I'm so excited to bring this to you. So when you're ready, you're going to go ahead and head over to day number 11, and we're going to get started on that day with taking a look at just a few parts that you need, parts we've already been using, so I know that you have them, and basically taking a look at the LED process of how to light a LED, how to get to turn on and off, and do some of those things with Python. All right, my friends, when you're ready, head to day 11, and I can't wait to continue to explore, learn with you, and hold some conversations over in our Slack channel. As always, my friends, remember, stay awesome. Peace.